Greetings, adventurers, to the ADHD&D Academy. I'm your host. Watch my midlife crisis unfold before your very eyes, Kerrigan. Stephen Kerrigan. This is a D&D actual play podcast where we explore the crossover, conjecture, and confluence of TTRPG and narrow diversity. I used one of those three words correctly. I am privileged to share this table virtually with some real passionate players, and today is no exception. Not that I implied that another day was, so you got nothing on me. We have co-founder and world-renowned lasso champion Jason playing Aura's Wakefield. Say howdy.
Yeehaw, howdy, boys.
There he goes. A pioneer in the field of elf care. It's Nishant. Get it? It's like self-care, but
Hey,
it's
of course.
elf care. Never teleporting unless there's a need. We have Michael presenting the character of Ketlin. Say they got nothing on me. I don't know.
I got
Maybe
nothing on me.
he got nothing. That was good. He wants to smash and not the way you think. Kevin is showing us Ragnar. Say, don't take me for granted. I no. All right, that's fair.
Yeah,
Too
Uh,
many, too many back-to-back rock
I know.
puns.
I know. You gotta space them out
Yeah,
from different episodes.
let him
And
hit.
saying, "What's up, fellow kids?" We have Dom playing my pal Sal.
Howdy.
Yeah. Starting over. Well, let's we did it, guys. We got an episode out there. You guys got to school. What are you guys feeling in this moment coming into episode 2 or chapter 2, I should say, entitled We've Got Spirits, Yes We Do. TBD. That's my pitch for the title name.
I didn't know we were doing episode title names.
I just decided.
Gonna go and have to
And
retro all
then
the
there'll be a
previous
book
episodes.
version. Yeah. We'll know we made it when we have a book version written by the I don't know. You guys don't have a team name yet, do you?
Not quite
No,
yet.
we just met.
hmm
Yeah. So what are let's go around. Let's go around the horn and say what's going through your characters' minds. You guys had a puzzle. So you got to school, right? One way or the other. Some little juicy tidbits with some of the characters' backstories of someone not wanting to use their portal scroll. You know, we have
What's that?
another person who is sent there, right? In Nishant's character, Elwyn. So yeah, what anybody jump on in? What are you guys thinking with your characters here?
I think Ketlin is very excited. She's been dreaming of going to this school for ages, and
Okay.
so the puzzle was not what she expected on her first day,
Hmm.
but I think she's leaning into it and is very excited for this fight that's coming up.
Yeah, I did have somebody mention that it was a very bold choice to like make your first episode a puzzle
Yep.
in a complete audio format. As like that's a very heavy lift to do theater of the mind, and you guys I think you guys did amazing. So thank you for jumping on in. Um yeah, what else? Ragnar just smashing, just wants to smash
I
everything.
just want to smash. Yeah, my my knuckles are turning white right now, ready just to get in there with excitement. Show the might of my hammer right now.
Yeah.
It's not that mighty yet.
What's going through Ragnar's head though as he's going through these like this seemingly like challenge of like because the first two
It,
things said it had a trick to him, right? And now we to remind you guys, we last left off with a crystalline construct, right? Figure stating that you have to essentially survive 10 rounds.
he was very happy he has other people to help him with the challenging parts because
Where's Ragnar? Where's Ragnar's hierarchy of stone? Like, because now we have like a crystalline construct, right? Is he like
he's
is like
just
never seen anything so beautiful, or
Oh, that'll
he's only seen
shatter so
granite,
nice.
so he didn't know
it's larger
Shiny
granite?
granite.
that.
And we have let's not forget an adult coming back to college in my pal Sal, which I that's just how it is in my head now forever. So
Yeah, Sal feels surrounded by infants. And definitely the already in like the however many hours we've spent in this challenge, most of which I guess we're just freezing water last time, but
Yeah.
is already more excitement than he got in the last 20 years on guard duty. So he's he's getting some of what he came looking for.
All right. Well, great. So let us dive in then. You guys have jumped into the challenges, and you find yourself at the bottom of essentially a spiral staircase. And yeah, your characters are there. To remind you guys, let's see. So just to go ahead and hook back into the last thing you left, you guys got to the bottom. It's a massive room, circular in its nature. You know what? Let me just show you guys. How about that? I know you
What?
guys got a spoiler of this already, but let's go ahead and put it up there.
What? There's a map?
There's a map
Wow.
now. So on the I put your tokens on the map already. Go ahead and put yourself as you guys would be. We have the middle uh
Where's oh there's okay, there's the spiral staircase. I see. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we had Ragnar and Sal were approaching kind of from two sides, but near the front of the group,
Like on this
something like
side.
that. Yeah, I think something like that.
Okay. We got and then
It's
okay.
a large room. Okay.
Yeah, if y'all are happy, I'm happy. No takesies backsies. All right. So just to remind you guys at the end of your journey down that spiral staircase, it's been a long time. You get time is if anybody would have noticed, it's time's moving a little funny in here because you guys are in a demi plane, right? So you have this crystalline structure that's standing in the middle, humanoid size. You see very much echoing the dress of Eldraxia, the principal headmaster dean. As you guys would recognize and know, this is the spirit of the school, known as Spectrum, and it's a manifestation of the prism that powers the illusion chamber, which is known as the Crucible, which is the test that you're taking right now. So the let's go ahead and everybody roll me a history check just to get our dice warmed up a little bit. Feeling a little, got to shake off the 2 weeks, right?
Right.
Um, and you guys so this is something we talked about. Perfect. Totally fine to do it in the game log, but if I'm like asking for a check and you guys just want to do the physical roll, totally fine to do that. And then we'll do like in combat, we'll make sure we're doing the rolls in the map. Okay, so but we got a 13. Oh, everyone did it. Okay, no, 15, 5, 18. Oh, put the game log in here. There we go. Okay. So nothing crazy. But what you guys would know is that Spectrum is the manifestation of the school spirit that has just sort of been there and helps the principal headmaster. Okay. So, where did we leave off? You guys got at the bottom, and she basically sweeps this elegant bow towards everyone and says, "Greetings, aspiring students. I am here to test your cooperative functions and determine if you are suitable for admission. Please prepare yourselves for combat and do note that any actions taken will affect your grade." So, what does that mean? We roll an initiative, y'all.
Right. So it's a way to start off.
Yeah.
Nat 1 initiative. There we
Nice.
go.
Well, getting those nat 20s out of the way.
Go.
Oh wow.
a nat 1 and a nat 20 on initiative rolls. This is going to be an interesting combat.
Mhm.
Elwin, did you get yours? Yes? No? Yes. Oh. Was
Yeah.
your initiative 0?
For Nate. For Nate.
Oh, it showed up as 0 on the encounter thing. Okay. All right. So,
Interesting.
starting us off at the top of the order, we have Orez.
Right, so I look around at the rest of the crew and I'm like, all right, guys, this is a new one. I'm not familiar with this one, so just do whatever you can. Try. Let's just focus on staying alive. And I'm going to open up with a bless. So I bless up to 3 creatures of my choice within range, and I'm going to put that on Sal, Ketlin, and on. What should I put that on? Let's go Ragnar.
All right. You got
Let's-
Sal, Ragnar, and who?
Sal, Ragnar, and Ketlin. So whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, you roll a d4 and add that to your saving, or add that to the throw.
Sweet.
Nice.
And then I'm
you
just
got-
going
and you're-
to.
So you're concentrate. That's concentration, right?
That is concentration.
Okay.
Remember, everyone, work together.
Who are you?
We'll talk about that after this.
All right. And then we're gonna move to Ragnar and Ketlin. You'll be after that.
All right.
I will move myself a little closer to Sal. Try to block Owen a little bit better. And I will grab my hammer to get ready to start smashing stuff.
Okay. Well, so you're staying still. Are you readying an action, or what are you doing? Because they are. What's your movement speed? 25. So you are 53 feet away. 52 feet. Okay.
I'll probably move up closer though.
Yeah. Grab your token and yeah.
2, 4, right here. There you go.
Okay. And you're readying an action, or what are you doing?
No, I'm just getting ready for just to attack. I'm not gonna do anything else yet.
Okay. So if they approach you, you're just gonna wait for your turn again to attack.
Well, if they I'll ready an action to swing if I get swung at.
Okay. No problem at all. So you just so you're aware, if you take damage, you'll have to do a concentration check for your ready action. Okay, good stuff. Ketlin, Elwin, and then Spectrum will be going.
Are these pillars? I can't point at things because I don't know how screens work. Are these pillars? I just.
Oh yeah, that's you're drawing on it.
Yep,
Yes,
got it.
those are pillars.
Okay. I'm going to head over that way and hide behind a pillar.
Okay. How much movement was that?
All of it. 30 feet.
Okay. Sounds good.
Can I try and hide?
You certainly go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Looks like a dirty 20.
All right, dirty 20 against perception.
So dirty, but feels so clean.
So dirty, but feels so good. All right. Okay. Yeah, you use the shadows and the pillar to obscure yourself. Anything else on your turn?
I think I'm going to hold an action also to throw a dagger if the bad guy attacks one of my friends within range.
Hold action to throw dagger. Okay. Sounds good. All right, Elwin.
All right. So I shall also move slightly. Hope I get this to work. Does not want to respond to my movement.
That's fine. I can grab you if you want.
Yeah, just move me down 30 feet,
What's your-
basically.
Okay. 5, 10.
I can do 30.
Okay.
And
Anything
I
else?
also hold an action to Eldritch Blast, send anything that attacks me. Or tries to attack me.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
Approaching very cautiously. I appreciate it. So you see the construct spectrum like takes you guys like scramble to maneuver to get better battlefield positioning, and you see it like she quickly like notes like everything that you did and goes, very well, I will initiate. And she will rush forward towards Ragnar. 5, 10. Yep. And then she is going to attack. Ragnar does a 7 hit. Sorry, 16.
You're muted.
A 16 does hit.
Okay. So, go, let's see. Ba, 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 ba. So she's gonna do 4 damage, and you see it's this rapid fire. She draws this elegant line rushing forward and does this rapier and goes bam, 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 and just hits you for 4. Like faster than you're able to move.
Oh,
Okay. And then what
do I swing?
that yeah, that'll so roll a concentration check. Or well, would your attack happen before? Yeah, if you were holding the action, you came in.
Yeah.
Go
I think
ahead
the
and go ahead and do
concentration's
your-
only actually for readied spells, not readied actions.
Sorry?
I believe that the concentration's only for readied spells, not readied actions. I could
Oh,
be
I
wrong.
found this when I was looking up obscure D&D rules. Readied actions require concentration for sure. But good, definitely challenge. But so she came in, and as soon as she got within your range, your readied action would have triggered. So go ahead and roll that.
Mine would trigger too, right?
Yeah.
It was that was a correct roll, right?
What? I don't.
Con
What's your roll?
save?
Yeah.
For,
No,
yep.
that's a con save. You want to do your attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
And make sure that you add a D4 to it because you're currently blessed.
Okay, so there's the first attack.
So a 10.
Yeah, but I'm gonna add the D4 from this. Right?
Yeah.
It's not to my attack to my hit, it's just
It's 2 hit. Yeah.
to see if I hit.
Yeah.
And I get a 4, so 14.
Okay, 14 is not gonna do it. So
Um,
so yeah, she rushes in so fast that like as you're like ready for her to come in, and you bring your hammer down, and you see so fluidly she just kind of goes around it and like does this like rapid like rapier thrust and goes pop 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 and hits you for the 4. Okay, and then Ketlin, you had a held action as well.
do I get advantage because I'm hidden?
Are you trying to do sneak attack? Or yes, if you're hidden, you get advantage. Yeah.
Then I have to roll this plus a d4. So 18 looks like 21 to hit. I really hope 21 hits, or this is going to be a bad fight.
Yeah, no, the 21 does hit for sure.
Okay. And then damage from the dagger plus sneak attack. Looks like 10 total damage.
Okay, 10 damage. Good. So you see, so she, because he forced her to dodge, you factored that in and shot where she was going to be, and like you see that same sort of like record, like noticing you and now recording that information. So you get the sense like they're not worried, but they're evaluating like absolutely everything you're doing. Okay. And that was all the held actions, right? Yes.
I
Okay.
believe so.
Cool. So now it's Sal's turn.
Cool. Let's see. I got 30 feet of movement. I am going to rush down here. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna sneak in between Ragnar and Elwyn. Come up here. I think I have enough movement for that. Or do the diagonals become 15 if you do 2 in a row? I don't know if that's just Pathfinder.
No, it's normal.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move here, and then just make an attack.
Okay.
And
Pythagoras doesn't exist in this world.
Right, exactly.
14. Oh, I already know that doesn't hit.
That does not hit, no.
Yeah. Then that's my action. And
What
a
are
bonus
you
action.
attacking with?
A sword.
Longsword? Okay. Yeah, so you come, so Caitlin is from hiding, getting the advantage, gets the actual attack in. You come in, rush in, and like go around Ragnar and try to hit with your longsword on the same side, but because she was already there, you see her like flip the rapier in this like quick wrist twist and like perfectly block your longsword. And then what else? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is round 1. As we mentioned at the beginning, the sort of goal is try to survive the
Actually,
10 rounds. Sorry, go ahead.
I forgot to roll my d4 for the attack on top of the 14 I had.
Okay.
15.
15. Oh, you got it. No. Within the realm of possibility, but no. Okay. So we're going to be back at the top of the initiative. You guys rushed in perfectly perfectly arrange yourselves as well as you could, and then now you are in it to win it. So we're going to start at the top again with Orez, Ragnar, and then Caitlin.
Okay, so Orez is making his way over to some area of coverage, but still trying to stay within range. So he's gonna move over this route, and I think he's still. Let me check my ruler, please. Actually has moved a little out of range there. So he's going to take this opportunity to start trying to throw down a little bit of extra damage, and he swirls his hands around and creates a small little light, and then casts Sacred Flame. That a light descends upon Spectrum, and Spectrum needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Gotta beat a 14.
Okay. All right. I'll send this to you. I'm gonna roll in front of the board.
That allowed?
17.
17, so you save. And
Okay.
is a save or suck, so the spell doesn't do anything. And I just yell some words of encouragement to the team, like, hang in there, guys, you're doing great.
Nice. Okay. Then we're gonna go to Ragnar. Caitlin is on deck.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at, and I will raise my hammer and swing.
Okay.
Do I still get the plus D4?
You're still blessed, yeah.
Right. With the 15.
15's gonna be a miss.
Oh.
Yeah, you have seen a crystalline figure. You are in awe that you did not know granite could come this way. And you're overwhelmed. You're trying to do your standard thing of smash, but she's too squirrely for you.
Granite usually never moves.
It's true. Yeah. All right. Anything else in your turn?
I will back up just a little bit.
Okay. So you will take an opportunity attack.
And I get to react to that attack with Sentinel.
Okay. It's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yikes.
To me?
Yeah.
Yes, that's definitely going to hit.
Okay. So that's going to be 2 points of damage. Ignore that 21. That's the wrong thing. I know it. It's one of the D6s, so I just anyway. Okay.
Cool. And then I'll use my reaction to attack.
Yep.
17 plus a D4 comes out to 20.
20 hits, yeah, for sure.
Cool. Damage. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. So yeah, you guys are doing. You see, she's taking this in of like you're capitalizing on opportunities. So you get a feeling like that's. Go ahead and everybody at this point roll me a perception check, please, and thank you.
Well, from me.
14.
Ten over here.
All right, 10, 16. Yeah, so we got Ragnar over 15. You get the sense of okay, yeah, 13. Well, you got to add your perception modifier. Do you have your character sheet up, Nishant?
Yeah, I do.
If you click on
yeah,
perception,
even then it won't make 15.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just if you want to make it easier, just to let you know. All right, cool. So we do have 1 over 16. So Ragnar, you're able to kind of tell that like they are very specifically like provoking you in a standardized kind of way to see how you react. Does that make sense? So, all right. Next, we have Ketlin. And Elwin, you're on deck.
Ketlin forgot that she had a short bow, so she is going to not throw her last dagger and pull her short bow out.
Okay.
And shoot at Spectrum.
Sure.
For a natural 1 for a 6 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, you turn around, you pop off an arrow from behind. You don't have advantage now, and you see it just kind of pinks off of the crystalline structure without doing any damage.
That's all I can do. Just
Fair
gonna
enough.
chill over here
Elwin.
behind this rock.
Yes. Elwin's turn, and then Spectrum, and then Sal. Okay.
Okay, so Elvin is just going to try to hit Spectrum with Eldritch Blast straight up.
Okay.
See if that attack opens, and 7 to hit.
Do you want to reposition yourself so you're not behind Sal? Firing through.
I can.
I would say you kind of have line of sight there, but firing through people does give partial cover. So, but 7's not gonna hit anyway. So, okay. Yeah, you guys are trying to do what you can. She's nimble, moving around, not giving you guys an opportunity. That's gonna be her turn. You see, she is going to move here and do a sweeping attack. That's going to be a 19 to hit both Sal and Ragnar.
Yeah, that hits.
Hits? Okay. Oh, so that's 6 to both. 6 bludgeoning.
Oh my.
I am
Okay.
I am at 0.
Ragnar is down. Sal is hurt. Okay. That is their turn. And Sal.
I am going to do lay on hands for. I'll just do it for all 5 HP that I have, and lay on hands with Ragnar.
Okay.
So that's right, because each charge is 1 HP, and then 5 HP per long rest. Okay, so yeah, I'll just use all 5 I have to get Ragnar up 5.
Okay. So go ahead and give yourself 5 HP.
Yeah, and I don't. That's my action. I can't attack. Can I do a perception check or something to get an idea of like what, if any, of the attacks are really having an effect, or like we've kind of hit it with different types of damage, like slashing and blunt damage. Did I get an idea if it was like particularly resistant to anything?
Absolutely, yeah. We can go ahead and give me a perception check.
16.
Okay, 16. Yeah, so for over 15, you don't get a super clear sense of if there's any vulnerabilities. But you do get the sense that, like, it being a crystalline structure, the types of damage y'all are doing, it would be inherently resistant to.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'll just stay where I am at this point.
Okay. And you see what does Sal, how does Sal perform lay on hands to Ragnar?
I think he just like sees Ragnar like fall down after the last attack, like grabs him, like hoists him up and like pats the dirt off of him. But like you see this kind of like light aura to his hands as he's doing it, and like it's like he's just like trying to dust him off and get him back in the fight.
Yeah, you guys jump in, role play with that stuff. No need to wait for me to ask. All right, we're back to the top. So you guys have survived 2 rounds out of 10 so far. Orez is at the top and Ragnar's right behind. I lost you, Jason. I can't hear you.
Orez sees the team getting beat up and decides to start running down and get a little bit closer so that he can make sure to be a little bit more supportive of the group and keep everyone up. And he's going to open up with a... That was 1, 2, 4. He's able to move pretty close, but he's going to look at Ragnar and Saul and say, your bond in fighting is what connects you. Stay strong with one another, and use his action of Wardening Bond, which is going to give them extra D4 onto their attack rolls, as well as ability check and saving throws. Not a spell cast, but they've got this on them for 10 minutes, so everything now has 2 D4s, stacking property. And then, as a spell, I'm going to cast... I mutter a few words of my god under my breath and cast Healing Word over to Ragnar and bring him up 7 more hit points as a bonus action.
Okay. So yeah, so you Warding Bond, as we know, has pretty valuable components. So you guys all in the party would see this and like take a moment to realize the seriousness of the situation. He just basically spent 100 gold on you guys in spell components to do Warding Bond to give you guys another +4. So like that's like all of your characters, like it's starting to sink in that this is like a real thing and you guys are in it to win it or lose it. And the headmaster did mention people have died. So cool. Anything else on your turn, sir?
No, sir.
Right. So Ragnar, you are up, and Ketlin, you are next.
All right, so Sal dusts me off, and I look at him, and I'm like, did I go down? Did I get hit?
Yeah, but you're good now. Keep it going.
I raise my hammer back up and I start swinging at the spectrum
Okay.
again. So I will. Action. So, 10.
Yeah, so Sal stands you up, dusts you off. You're like, I got it, and you swing wildly at Spectrum, and it's almost like she's curious of like what your actual intention was. Was that with that attack?
I still have to roll the other 2d4s.
Oh, to hit? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
18 to hit.
2d4.
Okay, so yeah, 18 does hit. So sorry.
Just nice. He got 2 4s on a 2d4.
Yeah.
Yes, bullet it out. So yeah, you start to take a swing, but you're woozy from getting that, and you shake it off. You're like, no, it's just a fancy granite, and you take a swing, you get a hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Right, that's good. Uh, 3 plus
5
2,
damage.
5, and then I have a 1d10 also.
A 1d10 from what?
So on my Warhammer, it gives me a 1d8 and a 1d10 plus
Okay.
2 on both of them.
So that's only depending on how you're swinging it. The 1d10 is if you're
for
using both
bludgeoning.
hands, right? And the 1d8 is if you've got it in one hand. That's got a versatile.
And I think, yeah, you're two-handing the hammer, I think.
Yeah, I have 2 hammers.
Oh,
Which
okay,
means it
so
would be
roll
1d.
So is that 1d10 plus 2 is 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So 10 damage. Nice solid hit on her. Anything else in your turn, sir?
No, I'll just ready up. I'll just grab my hammer and be like, I finally hit it. I'm smashing.
Yeah, you scream out in Vector, you're like, I'm doing it after 2 challenges. Okay. Ketlin, you're up. Elwin, you're right behind.
Etlin is going to step out a little bit, out from
Okay.
behind cover, and like call over to Spectrum and say, "Oh, what's she gonna say?" It's gonna say something like, "So this is a weird day. We just got here. Are you compelled to be here, or do you want to be here?"
Are you experiencing distress?
No, I'm kind of having fun so far.
Noted. Thank you for complying with our evaluation.
Huh. Okay. And then I'm going to shoot her with a short bow.
All right. All right. we were told to attack her, so all right,
Yep.
cool. Go ahead and roll damage. Or sorry, attack.
Attack. For some reason, my short bow doesn't want to roll. So I'm going to do it the hard way. Nope. I got it. Hold on. Almost got it. There we go. 11 to hit. Totally worth the wait. Oh,
Yeah,
plus
so
D4.
you see like
D4.
Yep.
Plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, so not gonna do it. You guys you're put off by her essential her just like frankness with
Robotic
it.
tone. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, anything else in your turn, sir?
That's it.
All right, Elwin, what do you got?
All right. Alvin's gonna try to move around as well. Move up to here. I think that's 30. I hope that's 30. Yep. That
Yeah.
looks 30 to me. And Elvin is then again gonna try an Eldritch Blast. If this time we will manage to hit. Nope. Same roll. 3 again.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. 3's not gonna do it. You see she is just seeing you. She saw you move, and you came out and cast that Eldritch Blast, and kind of fluidly moved around it. Alrighty, now Spectrum's gonna go again. You see, after looking at auras after healing, she goes, interesting, and then is going to attack Oh, sorry. Let's see if she gets her thing back, actually. Okay, she does not. So she's just going to do a straight up, just a regular attack to Ragnar.
I get Sentinel again, I think.
Okay. Does an 11 hit?
No.
No. All right. Yeah, so you see as she was turning towards Sal and you guys got everybody healed and back up, she then had to like change what she was doing, ends up missing, but that is her turn. Go ahead and give me Sentinel for your reaction.
16 plus my 2d4 comes out to, that's another plus 19.
19 does hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Okay. Oh, that's another attack roll. Clicked the wrong thing. Damage is 4.
Or longsword damage. All right. Good stuff. Now it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to. I don't want to block anything else. I think my positioning is still okay. I'm just gonna do another attack then.
Fair. Can't say fairer than that.
It's already a 24.
Nice. Was that a crit?
No, it's a 19 plus 5, and then actually
okay.
plus another 6, so it would have been a 30.
So it hits for sure.
Okay.
So yeah, you follow up on this sentinel attack like with just an immediate another, like not even giving them a chance to hit or move out of the way. Did you roll damage already?
No, not yet. That's another 6.
6 damage. You guys are doing good. All right. So we're back at the top of the order. That is 3 rounds down. Okay. Orez and Ragnar's right behind.
Hey, Orez double checks on the party, sees that everyone's doing okay, and then looks at Spectrum and whispers, "Halt your steps like the freezing waters," and is going to cast Command and try and get Spectrum to halt. So
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw, a 14, please.
A wisdom saving throw. Now, surprisingly, not very wise. Sentient construct. So let's go ahead. Maybe naive would be a better way. So I'll roll this in front so everyone can see it. You get a. Ooh, that is a fail.
All right, so then for this turn, target doesn't move, takes no actions.
Okay.
And that's it. And I just
nice.
Or his wife says Brown says, "Whew! Can't believe that worked."
That is, yes. So this amazingly physically resilient creature has found a soft spot. Wisdom checks. Anything else on your turn, sir?
Nope, that'll be all.
All right, Ragnar, what do you got? And Ketlin, you're after.
So I realize how much Oris is needed because of how much he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I will kind of stay right on the spectrum, but like try to give Oris a view if he wants to attack, but like to try to block off the set spectrum if it's going that way. And I will swing with my hammer.
Okay. Go ahead and give me attack.
1d.
That's damage. Can you roll for attack, please?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And here we go.
21 does hit.
Nice. Plus the 2d4s.
21 already hits, so you don't need to.
Doesn't really matter.
I will allow, since that's a good damage roll, I'll allow it, but let's not forget next time. Anything else on your turn, sir?
No. Do I do for damage?
You did the 10 already. That's what I was saying. I was taking that roll. Unless you want to, yeah.
No, I'll take that. I'll take that roll.
Yeah, I'm generous. I'll be generous. Well, as we're brand new doing the maps, so
Ragnar,
cool. Ketlin, Elwyn, you're up.
Ketlin is going to run up to here and my intent is to get advantage from flanking.
Yeah, if they to get sneak.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, I
they're
get sneak
engaged
attack
with an ally.
right, but I also
Mm.
want to get advantage because I'm flanking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. Then I'm going to roll 2d20 plus 5 to hit. 20 to hit.
20 is gonna hit. Yeah.
15 plus 5. And then dagger damage. Oh, neat. Wait, did that go?
So that's 13 then, right? Total?
Yes. Huh, neat.
Yeah, it did it both for you there. Got the
Yeah.
D6 and the D. Cool.
Don't know how it knew to do that, but that's cool.
Hey, we're not sponsored by D&D Beyond, but we will sell out at the first opportunity.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. Can I say to Spectrum, this is kind of a neat fight. Do you do this a lot?
I am currently running tests with every adventuring party seeking entrance to the academy.
Wait, are you running more than one test at a time right now?
Stand by. Please wait. We are experiencing higher than volume. So we only quick interaction, so you can't. So you can ask her that next time. Elwyn's up, and what do you got?
Right. Elvin is confused. Why is nothing hitting? Elvin is again going to try to move up closer.
Okay.
Okay. Good. And straight up just hit with a Yaklava. Let's see. Let's hope this hits. No, and this doesn't hit either.
Advantage because flanking?
At 8. Because flanking? Okay, we can do that.
Wait.
I'll
Do
take
you
that.
have flanking?
Flanking, I think, is a rule in
Right.
D&D.
Oh, I thought it was a rogue thing.
No,
No,
it's one of those optionals.
I'm not that special.
In any case, even the second roll didn't really help. So.
Oh.
Elvin is not having a great day.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. I was thinking flanking was giving you was a rogue thing. I think I mixed it up with something else. Okay. Yeah, it is just a way to get advantage. Nice. All right. But that's not gonna hit, so all right. Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's all.
Okay. Spectrum's turn. She is frazzled, so it's gonna go straight to Sal.
Okay. I am going to move. Let me know if this would trigger. I don't know if Spectrum could even do an attack of opportunity right now if they're stunned.
No.
But let me know. Okay. I'm just gonna move, so I'm in between Elwyn and Ketlin right here.
Okay.
That way I can trigger Sentinel on either of them, and then I'm just going to do. Can I do? Let me know if this would have to take an action or something. I want to do a perception check on like the statue or the dais thing in the middle where we originally saw Spectrum to see if there's like anything of note there.
Sure.
Okay. That wouldn't take my action, right? Or what?
Yeah, and yeah, you don't need to. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you just have to be close enough to hit Spectrum with Sentinel. Like, you have to be within 5 feet. As long as they hit somebody and you are within range, you can trigger Sentinel. You don't have to be next to the.
Oh, that's right. If the creature is within 5 feet. Okay.
Yeah, totally fine to move there. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually not going to, because if I can do that sweeping thing again. Okay. But I still want to do the perception check on the middle area. So I'm going to roll that. If I can find where. There it is. Oh. Well. Nat 1.
Okay.
Look, rocks.
Oh, we just got a mess. Oh, Kevin, you're not in the stream. Is that right?
Oh, Kevin just lost Kevin. All in favor of going back to not using D&D Beyond for rolls?
Oh, why?
Because we're just rolling terribly.
Oh,
I don't know.
doing all right.
Let's see how this attack goes. This decides it. If we hit, we keep using it.
Wait a minute.
Let's try it. 17. There we go.
Kevin's back.
All right, 17 on the die gets you up to 22. You hit for sure.
Cool. And do I roll that with advantage because we're all like flanking it now?
That's what I forgot the actual mechanics of flanking because I'm a bad DM.
Actually, since turn's already over, so they're not paralyzed or anything, so command doesn't actually stop them from trying to avoid getting hit or anything.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I'll just roll the damage. 6.
6 damage, nice. You guys doing good. All right. And so that is 4 rounds. You guys are almost halfway there. Great. So at the top of the order, we have Aurez, and then Ragnar is going to be next.
Call out to the team. Good job. Keep them surrounded. Let's make sure you're spread out. And I'm going to recast Sacred Flame upon Spectrum. That's a Dex 14 saving throw to Spectrum.
Okay. 21.
All right, that's a success. And then Urs is just going to kind of do a little dance in the background.
Sounds good. Ragnar, you're up.
You're muted.
So I realize I've actually been hitting, so I will keep swinging.
If it ain't broke.
And here we go. A 20.
Nice.
Oh, your roll stopped showing up. Okay, 20 does hit.
Okay. Then I will roll for that. 8 damage.
8 damage. Saw that, no problem. All right, you guys are making headway. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, so as I swing and I hit it, like I do one of those smacks and just let the hammer go down. And as and I'm still holding on my hammer, and for my bonus action, I would do an unarmed strike with my other hand.
Okay.
That will be 22 to hit.
So you very cleverly maneuver your strike with your hammer because you are getting the hang of this fancy granite thing. And you hit with your fist to this crystalline construct. Go ahead and roll damage for the unarmed strike. Or another 4 damage. Good God. That's for your hand. That's a lot. All right, Ketlin, and then Elwyn is after.
Kellen's just gonna stab again with her dagger.
Okay.
Let's say this is nothing personal, but they told me to. And that's gonna be a 17 unless I get advantage from flanking, and then it's an 18.
18 does hit, and yeah, you'll see Spectrum addresses you of like, please feel no concern for my well-being. I am happy to assist with the evaluation of students coming into the school.
Cool.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. Oh,
So that's 7 plus sneak attack is another 5. Wait. Is that 4 plus 5? Is that what I'm seeing? It told me 7 at first. I'm confused by things.
I'm not 100%. Well, it's a D6, so that makes sense. You rolled a 5 on a D6. Makes sense to me anyway.
Yep. All right.
Um,
Let's call it 9.
all right. Nice. You guys are doing good. All right, Elwin, you are next.
Right. So Elvin hasn't been able to do much so far with physical strike, so he's gonna try to switch it up and do a poison spray attack, for which
What does it look like when
uh,
Elwin casts poison spray?
so you can see the frustration on Elvin's face, and he goes like, and like
Yeah.
he makes this sort of like his eyes sort of go green and makes this noise of like a whooshing noise, like he's blowing poison out of himself, but it's not really that. He's just casting poison spray, and he like sort of like shows out his arms, and it casts through his arm, like from his open fist, basically.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and is that an attack roll or do I roll save?
So Spectrum needs to do a Constitution save.
Constitution save. All right, let me put this in front of everybody. Oh.
Ooh. Well, DC 12, so nothing happens.
Yep. So you see like Elwin gets super frustrated and does that what you just described, and Spectrum like looks like curious and like it just hits and like drips off, not like and you just get the, get the sense that they're completely immune to poison.
Oh man.
Yeah, and you're like, well, I did try to poison a crystal. Anything else on your turn?
That's all.
Okay. So you see Spectrum like looks at you like curious and like you see her like making a note of that. They are going to roll to see if they get their thing back. They do not, so they have to attack. Let's see. Who do they want to attack? Yeah, they'll keep going. Attacking Ragnar. That's gonna be. Does 22 hit? I'm gonna assume 22 hits.
Yes, it definitely does hit.
Hits you for 2 damage.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna roll my Sentinel attack and reaction.
Okay.
That's an 11 plus. It's a 13, so not enough.
Yeah, 13's not enough. You see they're moving around too fast. Sal, it is your turn though.
Okay. Just gonna. Well, first, can I do a perception check to see like how hurt this thing is? Like, are we making
Sure.
headway?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. 13.
13, yeah. So you're over 10. Yeah, you're definitely like it's taking damage. So you see the wear and tear that's happening to the actual construct. It's pretty much, you can tell it's like under half, but it's still fine. Like you know that the objective is to last 10 rounds, not necessarily destroy the construct. And if anybody wants to, they can roll a history check to see if they have ever heard of any group ever destroying the construct in the entrance exam. Anyway, what is your actual any attacks?
Yeah. Attack. That's a 16 plus 5, so 21.
21 hits.
Okay. And damage is 10.
Nice. Yeah, so slowing down, evaluating, you're seeing like, okay, this is working. You get a nice good hit in there. Okay, that's 5 rounds, you guys. You are halfway there. You see Spectrum stops and goes, congratulations, you have reached the point that is minimum passing grade in the third challenge. Your final score will be evaluated at the end of 10 rounds should you survive.
We passed.
Oh,
Minimum passing grade. Yeah.
Hey,
You know what you got though? F
C's get
plus.
degrees.
sounds like
Exactly.
this is the best grade I've ever gotten in a class.
You're like, great. Hit the exit button. We'll take our score.
Peace, we're out.
But with her saying that, you guys do remember that at the beginning, like when they described it to you, like you can at a certain, you guys, if like, okay, we're gonna take our score here, you can totally do that. Okay, back at the top of the order with Orez.
All right, Orez is going to. Orez is going to stay right where he is for the moment, and he's going to try once more with the Sacred Flame that just does not seem to want to connect.
Yeah.
Guides the light in his
Constitution.
hand, and dexterity saving throw, please.
Sorry, dexterity saving throw. Ooh.
There it is.
Hey, I did
That's what we
something.
like to see.
Natural one. Hate to see it. All right.
All right.
5.
Oh, an extra light glistens upon Spectrum as 5 radiant damage.
Yeah, so you see the radiant damage like affect Spectrum a little bit more than you kind of expected, and she like turns and looks at you, and a single eyebrow goes up, but otherwise she doesn't say anything else. Anything else in your turn?
I'm gonna look worried. Like,
Yeah, I will now look worried. Ragnar, you're up. Ketlin, you're after. What do you got? More smashing?
Yeah, that's
All right,
what I'm here for.
I get it.
Moved up from granite.
Give me those rolls.
Here we go. Oh,
19 hits.
19 to hit. Here is the. Oh, 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. Yeah, another good hit. Chipping away. You see there is clear signs of damage on the construct now. Anything else in your turn?
I will do the same thing as my hammer comes down. I'll let go of it with one hand and do an unarmed strike.
Okay. Bonus action unarmed strike.
Oh,
Yeah, you see you got lucky with that first unarmed
Don't worry
strike.
your bonuses.
do I
We are
still
not,
have the extra D4s or no?
from Bless?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh,
lessened
so I can.
the board.
that
Yeah,
would
if you
be
guys need to, like, go ahead and
15.
take notes of your conditions, so that way 15's gonna miss, but so that you guys know to instinctively add those D4s. Okay.
Okay, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. And Ketlin, what do you got?
Same thing as always. I'm going to stab it.
Okay.
I think I still get advantage. So 19 plus 5 is going to be 24 to hit,
That'll do it.
plus bless, but I don't need it. And then looks like 11 damage.
Good God, you guys, I should have scaled this up more. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Let us go ahead and sorry, Elwyn, it's your turn.
All right. Alvin notices that poison doesn't affect this thing, and will go back trying to blast it to smithereens.
Okay.
With an Eldritch Blast. Let's see.
Go. So you are at, I believe,
All right.
Eldritch Blast is ranged. So you're going to be at disadvantage.
It is indeed ranged.
Yeah.
I see. All right.
So go ahead and roll another hit.
There's one roll. Let's...
Yep.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah. So she's
So
moving
close.
too fast. She's dip, dive, duck, dodge. All right. What else?
All right.
Anything?
That's all. Nope.
That is all. Okay. Let's get a 5 or a 6 on this. All right, we did. So, Spectrum's going to, you see, pause and go, entering phase 2 of combat. and you see they are going to vanish.
Interesting.
Does that count as a movement? Like, can we all get an attack of opportunity?
Actually, oh, you know what? I'm gonna take that back. Actually, what they're gonna do instead, because they got their thing back, is they're gonna do a whirly bird. Let's go ahead and see. I don't know the official name. Are you kidding me? Okay, so does a 15 hit Elwyn, Ketlin, Salvador, or Ragnar?
Yep.
Nope.
It's
So
Owen.
if the 15 hit, you will then take 5 damage.
Oh,
And I can I sentinel react to that attack?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 plus my d4s is another 5, so 20. That should hit.
20's gonna hit. Yeah.
8 damage.
Ooh. This is actually getting pretty close. All right, so yeah, you see that takes a lot out of her, and your hit does good damage, and they're looking like a little worse for the wear. But they are going to use their bonus to hide to do a little legendary switcherooshi, little switchy there. So let's have them roll. Okay, so their roll is not good, and you see that their hiding is unsuccessful, and they are over here by this pillar. Can everyone see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Ping.
Don't
And
leave.
then
We
that
were
is-
just getting started.
yes, that is going to be Sal's turn.
I'm just gonna shout like, "Get back here!" and then chase her down. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can get. I guess I could use a dash action too.
Yeah, you can use
5,
dash as your action.
10, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can get.
Okay. So that is another round. Okay. 4 more, and then you guys. So at this point, like I said, you have the minimum passing grade. Every round you survive after this increases it, but then it's also factored in how you survive. If you just constantly run, that's not you'll make the 10 rounds, but it reflects on that grade. Okay. Anything? So at the top we have Orez. Ragnar, you're next.
all right. I will also move.
Orez is
Also-
first. Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Oris is going to step forward, stay in range, and ready in action. Well, actually, he's going to continue with the Sacred Flame. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Alrighty. Ten.
Nice.
Once again, Radiance shines down upon Spectrum and hits for 2 fantastic damage. Gentleman 2.
A gentleman's 2. Most respectable 2. All right. Anything else? Ragnar, let's go. Let's go.
All right. I will move 1, 2, 4, 5. And then I would dash also.
25 feet. Okay. 30, 35, 40, 45,
4, 5.
50.
I don't want to give him some room to still attack, but like same thing, just getting in front of them. Because we
Sure.
need Mr. Wakefield alive for sure.
Yeah. All right, Ketlin.
I'm just gonna switch to the short bow and take a shot.
All right.
It's a 15 plus my bless for a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Nah.
So yeah,
And
you
then-
see Ketlin comes out and tries to weave a shot in between Sal and Ragnar and this statue that's in the middle, and is unable to successfully do that.
And then I'm gonna move my movement over to there, and that's my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. And then Elwin.
All right, Elvin will move a bit up or diagonal. Right there. And this is presumably less than 120 feet. Yep, it is less than 120 feet. So Elvin is just gonna Eldritch Blast again. Let's hope.
Come on, Elwin, you
it
can do it.
Nice. Me too.
Yay!
22 hits. Hey.
First hit. Elvin got it.
There you
Hey.
go.
And let's see. Damage. 9 damage.
Nice.
Elvin is
Nice.
jumping up and down in excitement.
You're like,
Finally.
yeah, so you see that Spectrum was paying attention to Orez, and now you moved in front and did this huge blast. So it just goes noted, and then will launch an attack at you. Oh shit. I can't
Oh,
share this
man.
act after the
Yep,
fact,
that hit.
can I?
It's already shared. We see it.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, because of the screen share. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a
Yeah.
crit, my friend.
Yeah.
Yep.
So here's how we do the crits, right? They get the max damage for 1 dice, and then they roll another one. So I'm gonna roll a 1d6. We're gonna add 6 to it. So 9 damage.
Yeah, Elvin
Oh,
is
I
down.
still have the rolls on everyone. Okay, so you don't automatic, so it doesn't do your max hit points, but yes, you are down.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna move fully
That's
back.
the first
Fully back
hit he
here.
lands, and immediately, bam, unconscious.
Boom.
And that is a terrible roll, so they don't go invisible, but they are fully behind this pillar now. Okay. And that's gonna be Sal's turn.
Okay. Can I cover the gap and just move 5, 10, 15, 20? Yeah, I can get there. Run up there. And yeah, I think seeing Elwin get hit with this giant shot, was it like an energy beam or spear or whatever, I just like charge in extra enraged and go for an attack.
Okay.
And it's a nat 1.
You can't fight angry. You can't fight angry. Okay, but that is another round down, so you guys are 3 rounds to go, and then you will get basically an A on this last part. Well, so no, sorry, 3 rounds to go to get like the full marks for the time portion. Well, let's just play it out, and we'll see how the scoring shakes out. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Are we back at the top? Yes. So Orez, then Ragnar.
All right, as I see Elwin go down, I am going to first cast Healing Word and give Elwin 6 hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna duck back behind the pillar over here,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
I like it.
Aside from yelling, "We're almost there, guys! Keep it up! Be safe!"
How many HP did you give Elwin? There we go.
6.
Sounds good. All right, Ragnar, you're up.
Okay, I will move forward for 5.
Okay.
And I will pull my shield out.
Okay.
I'll switch to a one hand on my warhammer,
Hmm.
and I'll pull my shield out and just hide behind this pillar right here as well.
Okay. Do you want to? Are you gonna like hide as in make a sneak check, or are you just like using it for cover?
Getting cover, just
Okay.
trying to survive the rounds at this point.
Okay, Ketlin's up, then Elwyn.
Okay. I'm going to move 25 feet to try and see, or sorry, 30 feet and try and see Spectrum, and then shoot with my short bow.
Okay.
And try and get sneak attack. 15 plus a d4. 19.
Nice. 19 does hit.
For 11 total damage.
Oof. These sneak attacks are brutal. Okay. Anything else?
That's it. That might not be correct. I don't understand. What do you see on the screen? It shows on my screen on my character sheet. It has a 5 plus 6 sneak attack for 11.
Well, so it's showing 5, 1d6 plus 3. It's not showing the sneak attack
Not
in
showing
the
the sneak
in the
attack.
rolls, but it's. I mean,
Okay.
we're
Well, let me roll it again. All right. So that's 9 total.
okay. 9 total.
It
Okay.
it seemed like it was just giving me a straight plus 6 to my sneak attack, which is not right. I don't know.
No, yeah.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, well, if you're doing roll, if you putting modifiers on there, it can, like, if you put a modifier of plus 6, it's like
Yeah, and that's not what I was
Yeah.
doing. I was just clicking attack, and then D&D Beyond is just adding something to it for reasons.
Well, interesting. We will at a
Yep.
at some point we'll like get on and you can screen share and we'll take a look. But
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
yeah, this is early. So Elwyn, it is your turn.
All right. Elvin just got knocked unconscious and got back up. He's confused, but also kind of angry. So he's gonna try to move back up and attack again.
Okay.
Because why not? Let's see. Attack roll. No. Do I get the D4 still? No, I don't. Never mind.
So 11 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that is gonna miss, unfortunately. Having knocked you down and then you missing the last, based on the evaluations that were going on in Spectrum, they are gonna turn towards where Ketlin is and make an attack towards them for 16 to hit.
Yep.
All right. So then let's do
Not good for Ketlin.
6 damage.
Okay, Ketlin's out.
Ketlin is down.
I think I still get sentinel attack on that because I'm still next to them. So
That is correct. Yes.
roll that attack. Oh, it's a 9. Even with my D4s, I don't think it would work. Yeah, that's still 15.
So then they are gonna do a shove.
Okie doke.
24 beats your AC, I imagine.
Yeah.
So you get shoved back. 10. So they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now Sal's turn.
Okay. God damn it! It took me so long to get next to him.
I know.
Just running around in full chainmail, just sweating profusely.
Like these kids are moving too fast.
30. 15. And I'm just, if I'm standing here, would my body provide like cover for Elwyn if they attacked Elwyn?
Yes, in a direct line of sight situation, you do get partial cover if you're firing through somebody.
Cool. Then I will do that.
Alrighty.
And that's my whole turn. I used a dash action to get here.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I was waiting for an attack to come in. All right, sounds good. Another round survived. We got 2 more. Or as you are up, and then Ragnar.
Okay, so I'm going to basically use dash action as well, and we're doing that. Diagonals are only 5, right?
Yeah.
Basically running all the way down there to go hang out with Catelyn, just see what's up. And that would be my
Okay.
turn.
I like it. Ragnar.
I will move up and I will swing. But this time, since I
Okay.
have my shield, it'll be one-handed.
Well, you just roll your attack first, and then the damage dice will change. Yeah.
Yeah.
20 hits.
Nice.
20, okay. That'll be a one hand since I have here.
Oh, 9. All
Nice.
right.
All right.
You see, you get a solid hit on it, and it is like sparking and stuttering and leaking mana out of its construct form. Anything else in your turn, sir?
No, nope. Just get
Okay.
ready, and I have my shield up.
Catelyn, may I please have a death saving throw?
And
Don't you go dying on me. Don't you go dying on me.
looks like an 11, so success.
Yep. Oh, is it? Yeah, there you go. Success. Perfect. Oh, and I got your passive perception here. Cool. All right, Elwyn.
Seeing Michael go down, or sorry, Catelyn go down, Pavan is gonna go and try to heal. So using healing light. Let's roll that.
How does
36.
that? What's healing light?
I can heal for anyone as a bonus action within 60 feet for 2d6 dice roll.
Cool.
So let's do that. Okay, something's happening to my D&D Beyond. Apologies. Give me a moment. There we go. 1, 2, roll. So you get 5 hit points back.
I'll take it.
Nice.
And
Anything else
as an
in your turn?
action,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, yep, that was a bonus action. So, and then Elvin will try to move and hit again, but slightly further this time. And let's try to go for another Eldritch Blast.
Which you can do because it's a cantrip.
And that's a nat one again. So that's Elvin's turn.
Oh,
All right. Well, yeah. So you're juggling a bunch of things. You get your party member up, which is an important thing, but you do end up missing. All right. Spectrum is now going to go
Push it today.
again. They are going to take a swing at Sal. Ooh, does an 11 hit?
No.
All right, then they're going to try to do this fancy thing real quick. Awesome. They get it back. But that's all they can do. So it is Sal's turn.
Cool.
finish it.
Yeah, gonna attack. And I don't get like advantage from flanking or anything like that, right? I don't know if we decided on what the rule is for that.
Technically you would get flanking.
Okay.
My understanding of the rules of flanking is you have to be opposite the person, the bad guy. So you could like move around to the opposite side. So that way you have like one person in front and one person behind. So it's like stabby.
Yeah. I have the
confusing
movement
for
to
them.
do. I have the movement to do that. without leaving the threatened area. Okay, cool. I will
Yeah,
do
so
that.
it does have to be on opposite sides, yeah.
Okay, then I will do the movement to get there and then do my attack with advantage.
Okay.
First roll. Yes. Okay. I don't even need to roll another one. Nat 20.
Nice.
There we
Beauty.
go.
There we go.
All right,
Finally.
described. Well, actually, what's the damage?
Let's roll that.
I'd be
wait.
surprised if you
Damn.
don't.
I rolled the 2D things instead of that.
Ooh.
So it should actually be 8 plus 2 plus 3. Rounding up just the higher one, just because I messed up. So that comes out to a 13.
All right, 13. Describe to me what happens to this creature, to the construct.
I think like as the battle has been going on and like the crystals have been getting cracked, I've been like looking like to get an idea of like what's going on inside of the creature. And finally, like with the last couple of hits, there's a big enough crack on its torso that I just stab my sword right through and just like pierce all the way through the torso thing.
Yeah, so you see the you, as you exactly described, get all the way through it. You do a brutal like twist out of your stance to like shatter it more, and the pieces just kind of like explode, not doing damage. They dissolve into light, and then you see the light itself like flies through the room and gathers back at the center where the crystal the actual crystal of the chamber is there, in that that you see the figure standing on top of the actual crystal itself. But yeah, you guys were able to reduce the construct down to 0 HP within 9 rounds. So almost ran out of time, but did not. So congratulations. And you see a projection of the construct appears over the actual crystals, and you see what's happening is that the construct that was standing on top of the crystals is like starting to reform very slowly. But you're out of combat and you've passed, and the projection is there and basically addresses all of you. Congratulations on your victory. Your score will be evaluated in just one moment. Please stand by. Do note that as you move forward in the school, you must have your party name for scoreboard and tracking purposes. Please enter your name now. And is just essentially just standing that you get. So the chamber's still there. You guys have like, you're breathing hard. You're like, oh, that was a lot. That was like 9 straight rounds of like damage. And a couple people went down a couple times. So it was a tough fight for sure. Good job, you guys. If you guys want to take 5, but we actually, you know what? We're close enough. Take it if you need it. But like, we are close enough to our actual longer break. You as a party are in this room, and it's basically computing your grade, and you get to decide your party name as well. So, what do your characters do in this moment now?
Alan is breathing hard. Stands back up and is like, I have no idea what we should call ourselves.
I go over and I help Ketlin stand up. Like, well, guys, this decision's really up to you.
Sal has just come over and is like pulling his chainmail off and is just profusely sweating. This is the most he's worked out in a very long time. He's just like sitting down, kind of heaving. And he's like, I don't know. One of you pick.
Nice. All right.
Alan is like pacing back and forth because he's angry. He's angry at himself. He did nothing in that fight. He got one hit in and went down.
I think Ketlin's gonna see that and be like, and like walk over and be like give him a big hug, whether he wants me to or not, and be like, you brought me back from the dead. That's not nothing.
Yeah, Elvin is like not used to that and returns the hug. Seems to calm down.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Like blood running out of her face.
Yeah, so after a moment of you guys kind of getting your breath back together, getting your breath back together, catching your breath is what my my ADHD brain. I was like, I'm reaching for that phrase. Like, I don't know, get your breath back together. Figure it out. So you are there. Spectrum will there's a little like lights going on in the prism itself, and she'll go calculation complete. Score is ready. Please enter player name or please enter party name. And you see she's got the scoreboard of like as other groups are finishing the names on the top 10 list essentially are being populated.
Mm,
Alvin will try to go and read the names.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So what pops up first is that number one, and you see this happened like pretty early on. You see the backbreakers get the number one spot, and as other names are populating, like the numbers are shifting up and down. But they kind of stabilize after a while, because you guys do know that like in that first challenge, you ended up taking a little bit of extra time getting the ice bridge to happen because nobody has magic. So you see from 1 to 10, it's the backbreakers. Number 2 is we're number 2. Number 3 is House Oakenshield. Number 4 is the Bee Holders. Number 5 are the Treasure Seekers. Number 6 is Oops All Paladins. Number 7 is Family Scry. Number 8 is the Water Warriors. Number 9 is the Cantrips. And number 10 is the Honey Runers.
Dang, those are some good names.
yeah.
Talk about put the pressure on.
Just to give you guys some examples. So you got like just some straight up, you can tell, like you guys can imagine number one, like those people are just fucking way too into it and way too hardcore. But yeah, so you guys have to decide what your party name's gonna be.
Oops, all paladins too.
And there's
There are
only
no
one
paladins. No.
Oops, one paladin?
All right, yeah.
I feel like it should be something ice based because that was the thing we did the worst at.
Okay, I like that. Ice, ice, baby.
Ice babies.
Yeah.
Okay, are we going with that? Ice babies?
Iced heist babies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Watching water freeze.
Yeah. Iced
like
ice
watching-
babies. Ice heist babies. I don't know.
Ice heist babies. Yeah.
Ice Heist Babies. I can't think of anything else.
That's what it is.
There it is.
I'm sure we
we're
can
going with
change.
it. Karen now.
Okay, ice. Your team has the iced babies. IHB, and you guys, there's the merch.
Yep.
Nothing strikes fear into other parties more than referring to yourself as a baby.
Yeah.
And it's
Sal
all because
Sal's like, this name's ridiculous, but underneath he really likes the name, but he refuses to admit it.
I'm not a baby, but you like it. Okay. So yeah, so you guys tell Spectrum, Ice Heist Babies, the map itself dissolves essentially, and you guys find yourself standing in the courtyard past the gates to the school. Other students and parties are gathering around, and that is where we're at. You guys can you basically have a moment here to yourselves to talk and sort things out. Any
Is
hard? Go ahead.
there's a scoreboard right there? Like we can be able to still see the scoreboard.
Not anymore. That
No.
was inside with Spectrum.
Were we able to see where we were placed?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and somebody give me a D100. So you guys got like crazy good score on the third one. Really a lot of penalties on the first one, and the second one was kind of in the middle. So we will let the dice decide. Who wants to do a D100?
Looks like a 19.
A 19. Okay. So 19. Yeah, so the scoreboard only lists like the top sort of parties. So you guys do not see Ice Heist Baby populate before you guys are now at the actual school, and you see parties are gathering around. Like I said, you guys took a little bit of time. So most of the other parties are done. And you know, it seems like you're waiting on a couple more people. So you have a moment here with all the other students just kind of gathered around.
Can we see who was the first people? The backbreakers? Can we see like
Backbreakers,
them? And is the douchebag I met on the first day one of them?
Okay, go ahead and Diranor, bro.
Yeah.
My dad got me in. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. Looks like a 13.
13. You don't you see him. You do see him. Because it's you guys are all standing around. It's not the most largest of groups. You do see him there. He is with another person that looks like a cleric, a wizard, and a rogue type looking just by your archetype, but you don't get a sense of like where he would be in the hierarchy. All right, anything else?
I think
Mhm.
just hanging out with the group, just go up and say it was really great working with all of you. You know, looking forward to doing this, but I think we did pretty well in that challenge overall. So I think we got a bright future ahead of us.
Yeah, I think we kicked its ass. I died a little bit, but I think we kicked its ass after that.
Well, yeah, you you had some damage. All right, cool. Yeah, so you guys are chit-chatting for a little bit. You know, you're Orez is there, as he identified as your coach, you know, reiterating, helping you guys with you're not in the top 10, totally fine. The doors, so as you guys are in this main sort of like courtyard, massive fielded courtyard area, the doors to the school open and you see other students actually coming out. You can tell they kind of got that like older classman vibe, but yeah, they are still most definitely students. And they kind of break off and come up, and you see different ones go up to different groups. And the student that came out that approaches you guys is actually a centaur. Um, just basically like trots right up to you guys, and he goes, "Are you guys the iced heist babies?"
Yep, that's us.
That's our
Oh,
squad.
great. Yeah, so no, my name's Moo. I am the sophomore class president. All these guys, we volunteer to come out and talk to you, the people that got through the parties, you got through the entrance exam. Congratulations, right? You guys did it. That's totally cool. And yeah, I'm here to just kind of show you around, show you where you're staying, and then answer any questions. And then you guys are at it. Yeah, time to get to it. How'd you guys do?
I died.
Oh yeah, that can happen. Looks like you recovered though, so that's
Yeah,
good.
I got better.
I got better.
He
Yeah.
didn't die. It was just a mere, just a mere knockout. He's fine. Don't worry. These guys, they did
didn't
really
take,
great.
I
I've got a
bet.
really good group this year. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, and he's like, and you see Moo does a double take. Everyone go ahead and give me a little bit of a what do I want? Give me perception.
11 from me.
Okay. Does anybody
5.
beat a
That's a
15?
lot of 11s.
Oh, you guys are still
For
on
the
the map.
11s.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. You guys, you see, there's a little bit of a double take, but other than that, nothing really catches your eye. So yeah, he's sitting there. So do you guys want to see what the school has to offer first? Do you want to see where you're staying first? How meals work? What do you guys need from me?
Is anyone
Uh,
hungry?
I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, I could eat.
Yep. After
Yeah.
all that smash.
Some food.
All right, right on. Yeah, like I'll show you guys where my favorite place is at the school to eat. Don't worry, they serve more than just hay. A little bit of humor for you. All right, let's go. And you see he starts walking into the school. I assume you guys follow him.
Yeah. Quick question: Is he, if he's a tour guide, is he walking backwards as a horse?
Yeah, you see he's doing like this real like it's like it's almost distracting how like eloquently he can like walk backwards while he's addressing you guys. He's like, "Yeah, so over here we have the pond. Obviously don't go swimming in it. You know, to your left you got this da 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 da." He's like, "Gardens are over here." And he's pointing out like there's different sections, like the
We
sports
swim in the
field is
pond.
down there. Sorry?
Why can't we swim in the pond?
Uh Well, because usually there's a class going on, so like you have to reserve it. So like I'm saying, like, yeah, don't just like go swimming in there. You want to see if anyone has reserved it for like some type of training or something like that. Um, and
School's
he's
not
like
liable if
every
you don't
time
have underwater
he's very
breathing.
nimbly moving around things, and like just you would think he'd be like more in the way, but he's got this like complete flow with how he's like moving around and stuff. And yeah, kind of just pointing out different things, takes you guys in through the grand hall. He's like, we got barbarian class over there, backbreaker fields over there, blah 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 blah. And takes you into the main mess hall and shows you guys where you guys get food. So this is sort of like while you guys are at school, you don't have to, you will have a comfortable lifestyle. You don't have to focus on spending gold for your daily like rations and things like that. If you and so he's explaining all this to you, and basically like if you are going out on a quest, you do have to like think to pack for that kind of thing, but like while you're here, completely taken care of. Want you to focus on getting better because that's what makes a good adventure. You got to keep your party alive. Blah, giving you like that. He's just kind of like this. He's got this energy, right? Everyone knows him. Like he said, saying hi to people. Um, and yeah, going through school, you guys all sit down. You see he walks to one area of this like massive hall. So like the back end is all like you go up, you get your food, kind of like cafeteria style. And there's a section that he leads you to where the tables are higher. So like you guys, there's chairs at each table that are specifically designed for like all the different types of people that go to this school. So like if you're of a shorter statue, like there's a way to like hidden within the design of the chair to like step up and get into the actual seat. He doesn't sit down at all because he just goes straight to the table and it's already at his appropriate height. But yeah, so you guys are sitting around eating. What are your characters doing and chit chatting? What do you got going on?
Etlin has grabbed a plate. She has stacked about as much food as you can get on this plate without it falling off.
Sure.
She has a ridiculous amount of food and she's just shoveling it in.
All right, right on. Yeah, you see he notices that and is like hungry like a horse. I like it. So what brought you guys to the Academy of Dungeon Hunters, right? Not everyone wants to be an adventurer. And you see he's looking at Sal, but he doesn't want to ask Sal, but he's kind of like inviting someone to like jump in on the conversation.
I think Sal's like, I'm gonna be a paladin. That just goes
Wow.
back to like eating.
Right on, man. Right on. Hey, we're kind of related. I'm a monk myself, so very tangential there. And how about you, my friend? And he's looking at you, Ragnar.
Basically, I have my like shield just full of food because I'm also eating abundant amount of food.
So
Um,
you poured.
yeah, my food shield, bigger plate.
Okay. All right. It sounds like a nightmare to clean.
It works sometimes.
Are you eating
Uh,
it like? Are you eating it with the side, like the scoop side?
no, I'm holding so shield, food on top, and I'm holding the bottom. Just
Okay, all right.
so I look at him and I'm like, oh, uh, yeah, and I just keep eating. Smash.
Yeah, smashing
I
food.
don't want to
Okay,
be.
got it.
I don't want to be bothered really much while I'm eating, and I kind of like give him that face to make it abundantly clear. Like, let me eat real quick.
Okay, yeah, no, so he'll let you take all the time you need to eat. Anybody else like? Would your character have any questions for this guy?
I think I would just kind of like ask him, like he's the class president,
Sophomore
uh,
class president. Yeah.
sophomore class president. So each year has a separate class president.
Yeah,
Uh,
so so typically there's so the way if they nobody told you guys are freshmen, right? After freshman year, if your party passes, you are then able to select your own party. So you have a year of, handling what life throws at you. Second year, you can start focusing on your direction, and then after that point, you can basically start taking adventure contracts. You then basically have tiers of contracts that you can take, which are assignments essentially, and they each get graded. Assuming you pass, you can take another one. You have to have enough to qualify to get to the next year. And then when you get through all of those, then you can take your final examination and kind of graduate, so to speak. Yeah.
Does the school like give us the contracts, or do we have to find our own?
Yeah, like well, we wanted to eat first, but when I take you guys to where your party houses, so to speak, but don't have parties, because that's against the rules. But yeah, I'll show you where the board is, and it has sort of like your assignments available for your party to take on, right? And then you have your like you want to be a paladin, gotta head to the paladin grove. That's actually they train in the forest, and that's how you guys will help to like learn stuff and go through things. But the only way to advance from your year is to actually go through that final party evaluation. Yeah.
Have you been on many adventures?
Well, yeah, no, we're just doing we did all of our freshman assignments. That was a little tricky, but hey man, it is what it is. You kind of roll with it, and we are able to get them all done. Got enough points, got into sophomore. That's pretty fortunate, man. Most of the guys in my freshman party wanted to stick around, so we kind of just shifted. Only one person really wanted a different kind of pace, but other than that, yeah, no, we did my freshman quals, and then I got my sophomore. We're about halfway through. But yeah, no, people just seem to gravitate towards me, and I just figured, why not, man? I'll be happy to. The student body here likes to go. The sophomore student body always meets up with the freshman to like, give them the lay of the land, and then you guys might do it for the next. If you guys want to get involved in student government.
Probably going to stick together next year too. Goes back to eating.
Yeah, no, it's always good when you can do that because you guys have a year of synergy, so that's good. It's good stuff. All right, yeah. So you guys will eat up if you guys don't have any other questions. He'll point you out. He'll point you out as you guys are walking around this main area. So these are all the common school functions. You have like the mages chapter where you can get your spell components, which mostly doesn't apply to you guys. Um, there's a pathway that leads out into the forest that he mentioned earlier. That's where the grove is. So clerics and paladins, and basically they go out there. There's a series of temples and shrines to connect with their respective divinities. Points out he mentioned earlier Backbreaker Field. That's where the school sports team is. Um, it's a brutal, from what you know of the game, it's a brutal sort of PvP melee type party fights party switch, and you see there's all the school mascot stuff, and the school team name is Power Word Win. um So you pass all that, which you guys can try out for that if you want. He points you towards the school assignment. So there's the hall that's adjacent to where you guys are eating has a board where you see all the assignments, and then you can also see what is that?
I think that was Nishant.
That scared the shit out of me.
I think the crisp ran out at
Can you
2
guys hear
hours.
me?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So off to the side there's another room that has another board that has a bunch of clubs listed. So you have the Monster Ecology Club, Magic Items Enthusiast Guild, Tactical Combat Society, Arcane Experimentation Circle, Bardic Arts Collective, if you need a BA, Survivalist Guide, History and Lore Society, Dungeon Delver Society, Magic Theory Discussion Group, Alchemy and Potion Brewing Guild, Stadium I mentioned, and then the job sheets. And then he references also where you guys came from, the Crucible, which is where you would take your final yearly tests, where you Spectrum basically evaluates parties to see if they are able to move forward. And then behind all of that, there's a nice green open area, people lounging, firing off spells, cantrips, stuff like that, playing around. So in the back there's these buildings, and it's essentially like a townhouse kind of situation. You guys go in and you have your first floor, that's the common area, baths, all that kind of thing. And then upstairs you guys can each have your own individual rooms, but parties do end up living together in the dorms for freshman year anyway. You guys can live in Port Defiant after your third year. So
I
yeah.
asked the guide when he mentioned the backbreaker field that
Yep.
the top team listed in the event was the backbreakers.
Yeah.
Is that
I mean, I don't know who's assigned to them to like guide them, but I feel like that they're probably gonna try to be the I have a feeling they're gonna aim to be sports guys. Yeah, which is totally fine to do. You guys can focus on adventuring, you can focus on party, you can focus on, there's a bunch of ways to like train and get better. But the only way to advance after the year is you got to be tested through the Crucible, and that's what they do, the yearly exams. Yeah.
is the Crucible kind of like what we just did, where it's like puzzles, fight some kind of creature, that kind of thing? Or is it
Well, I can't actually tell you, unfortunately. I do apologize. Those are strictly guarded because your teachers will help you get the skills needed to pass, but they won't specifically, like, they don't tell you specifically what it is, but they also aren't gonna like test you on something they didn't cover. You know what I mean? That
Okay.
answers that. All right, so so he'll take you guys to your room. He'll give you each a stone with a um symbol on it that you guys, in sort of like a glyph representation, you guys recognize it as an HIHB, but very stylized, right? So you have the Iced Heist Babies townhouse. He's gonna drop you off there, and we are halfway through our session today, a little bit over. I do apologize, but I wanted to get through that level 3. So we'll take a break here. We'll be back in 15 minutes or a little bit later if we're running slow, but that's neither here nor there. Also, I mentioned this last time. Thank you, Jason, for making the intermission music. I thought we were using the standard music, and I didn't know that we weren't. But why would we? We're going to have our own stuff. So thank you for doing that, and go ahead and hit it, and we'll see you guys back here in a minute. Can they hear us?
We still live?
It says intermission.
No, they should be able to hear us.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they can
Yeah.
hear us.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can.
They can?
Oh yeah, they can
Yeah.
hear us.
got the stream. Oh, they can.
Yeah.
I
Just
just
kinda
heard,
strange.
I turned on the speakers and I heard it.
Everybody, we're on intermission. Go away.
Go away.
Flee.
There's nothing behind the scenes. We're not going to discuss secrets here. All right, guys, look, we got to do something here because this is.
This chat is so annoying.
All right. I need more tea. I know that.
Yeah, maybe we can just
Be
be
right
and
back.
walk away. So
Yeah.
good luck, everyone. Bye.
Bye.